Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Wednesday, April the 23rd, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. Major currencies saw the greenback strengthen across the board. Against the euro and pound, it gained 0.4% and 0.32% respectively. Notable rises were seen versus the yen and Swiss franc, up 1.2% and 1.3%. Despite today's gains, the week-to-date returns show mixed performance. The dollar has risen 2.6% against the Swissy this week, while showing more modest gains of 1.7% versus the euro. Year-to-date, all major pairs remain in negative territory. The dollar strengthened 0.53% against the loonie, while falling 0.34% versus the offshore yuan. The Kiwi pair shows sideways movement over the past 4 days, though closing up 0.23% today. Looking at returns, the greenback shows persistent weakness across timeframes. Month to date, it's down 3.5% against the Canadian dollar and 4.5% versus the New Zealand dollar, reflecting broader negative trends in most pairs.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Taiwan led gains, closing up 2.6% to 45.51, despite showing a very strong negative trend. Israel and Mexico followed with gains of 2.2% and 1.8% respectively. Mexico notably displays a very strong positive trend with some upward volatility. Looking at returns, Brazil shows the strongest week-to-date performance, up 4.3%. Mexico leads month-to-date returns at 10.9%, while also posting the strongest year-to-date performance at 20.7%. Taiwan shows weakness with a minus 12% year-to-date return. Among declining markets, New Zealand leads losses, down 0.64% to 42.82, marking its third consecutive down day and breaking lower after 3 days of flat movement. India and Norway followed with losses of 0.63% and 0.6% respectively, despite maintaining strong positive trends. Examining returns, New Zealand shows weakness with a minus 1.5% week-to-date decline. Norway lags in month-to-date returns at minus 4.8%. Despite today's declines, Sweden and Switzerland maintain solid year-to-date gains above 13%.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures fell sharply, down 3.4% to 3,302.80. Despite maintaining a very strong positive trend. Silver futures and aluminum futures both showed strength, rising 2% and 3.1% respectively. The metals market shows mixed weekly performance. Gold is down 2.7% this week, while aluminum leads with a 3.1% weekly gain. Year to date, gold remains strong with a 25.1% return. In energy futures, crude oil saw a significant drop of 3.1% to 62.29, breaking downward after 3 days of flat trading. Other energy commodities showed modest declines, with most maintaining sideways movement patterns. Energy futures show considerable monthly weakness. Natural gas leads the decline, down 26.8% for the month. Crude oil and Brent crude both show monthly losses exceeding 10%. Live cattle and feeder cattle both reach new all-time highs, up 2.7% and 1.7% respectively. Lean hogs experienced a sharp 8.3% decline, while Class IIi milk surged 6.7%. Livestock futures show strong weekly gains in cattle markets, with live cattle up 4% this week. Lean hogs shows significant volatility, down 6.2% for the week, despite maintaining a strong positive trend year-to-date. In grains, wheat futures extended its losing streak to 5 consecutive days, down 1.4%. Oat futures fell sharply by 4.9%, while soybean futures broke upward from recent consolidation. Monthly grain returns show divergence. Corn and soybeans both gained nearly 5% for the month, while wheat and oats recorded losses. Soft commodities showed mixed performance today. Coffee futures and cotton futures both demonstrated strong positive trends, rising 3.4% and 2.7% respectively. Meanwhile, cocoa and orange juice fell notably, with orange juice marking its 4th consecutive down day. Looking at returns, cocoa stands out with a robust week-to-date gain of 7.6%, despite today's decline. Orange juice shows significant volatility with an 11.4% week-to-date loss, though maintaining a positive month-to-date return of 10.6%. Coffee leads year-to-date performance with a 20.6% gain.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.